is not enough. I wasn't waiting for you to show up. We're missing some people. It's not my fault if we lose.
G'day, Josh here. We are playing some Chess Rush and we're going to be doing some squad mode. Or squad clash, I guess. The mode is squad clash. And we will definitely be playing with viewers. If anyone wants to jump in and join me for some squad clash, I'm more than happy to queue up with anyone. Long as it works in terms of rank. I've just moved into Rook with squad clash. So I'm not sure how that will work if you're early pawn. But I think I should be able to queue up with most people. We have also just had a patch hit, if you're not already aware. You can see that in the announcements here. It seems to have mainly affected, once you read through, and I have already dropped a video on this explaining it, it seems to have mainly affected assassins and cyborg engineers, sort of nerfing both of those, which therefore kind of buffs warriors. Jeffrey Plays, welcome to the stream. Let me know if you want to join in some squad clash, looking to play with viewers. So anyone that is watching is welcome to jump in and play some games with me. Got 3 slots there, of course, that I can add people to. Jeffrey, I don't play that game, so I can't give you an account for a game that I don't play. Sorry, mate.
Show me what you've got.
Now, should I mix up any of my customizations? I did recently unlock the level up. So I've got a 30-day trial of spinning jump, which looks amazing. And I've also got Starry Night, which I just got through the Spirit Pass. Well, I guess it's called Soul Pass, Chess Spirit. It's hard to know what's called. We'll call it Chess Spirit. But I think at this point in time, I think I'm going to stick with the spinning jump. It just looks a little bit more glamorous than the Starry Night, but both of them look much better than the basic level up. Not an animation you see all the time anyway. That Royal Salute looks incredible when you have a battlefield full of heroes surviving. If you got like 7 or 8 heroes, it just looks unreal. The Invade one, this one's probably the most disappointing out of all the animations. They need a little bit more love to these animations. I think the golden one's only available from this chest, right? So you've actually got to get to level 100, which I'm still a fair way off. I'm only level 40. And then you can put extra soul points into opening this chest, kind of like the lottery. And then you unlock well, you may not get the golden flash. That's also the only way to get this cyborg chest, which also looks quite cool. So I'm not sure if I'll have excess points by the time that I finish off the Chess Spirit or the Soul Pass, but I'll see how I go. So as I said, anyone that wants to play some squad clash with me, let me know in chat. I'll invite you to the squad. I think I'll have to add you as a friend to do that as well. I don't think you can actually, outside of leaving a message in here. Oh, so maybe what I can do... Yeah, I think just adding you as a friend is the easiest thing to do, to be honest. So let me know in chat. For now, while we're waiting, I'll jump into a turbo game because it's not quite as long as Squad Clash. So we will start off with a turbo game, and once we get a few people that want to queue up, we'll jump into some Squad Clash with viewers, and that'll be a bit of fun. Hopefully we can find a turbo game reasonably quickly. So what is Zaylen Smith? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? What has everyone been thinking of Squad Clash so far? The more I play, the more I enjoy it. It's definitely annoying if you play with a bunch of randoms and half your team quits. That sucks. But if you have a decent team, then it's a lot of fun. Ooh, a couple of pairs. All right, well, I guess we grab both of those. We'll grab the next Miss Supersonic once we beat the Boars. It's always nice to start off with a couple of pairs. Ooh, there's a few Nightingales out, so that is a little bit disappointing for our odds of 2-starring her early. There's still a lot in the pool, but there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 other copies of Nightingale on other people's boards. Can we get some items? What have you got for us, Boars? We've got a tome. That's always nice. Tome might actually be, hands down, it might be the best item in the game. Nardo, welcome to the stream. What do we got? Ooh, early tier 3s. That's amazing for us. Okay. We start off with the Flame Caller. We're just going to grab both of those, though. The Calamity... And, ooh, how do I get that Hog Rider happening? Alright, we have to make a decision here. I think I'm going to sell off that Miss Supersonic.
Who's that summoning me?
And let's go ahead and pick up the 2 Riders, and then I'll also grab Famine, because that will give us 2 Undead. Nardo, this game, it depends on what level you're at, I guess. Early on, it's not too bad, but the more you play, the more challenging it gets as the quality of your opponents increases, but it is so much fun. I've been loving it. Absolutely loving it. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that Famine. And that's going to give us some strong early game combos. We want to get her ability off ASAP, so I'll probably give her the Tome. Oh my goodness. That was amazing for us. Okay, I am going to level here because we want a few things happening. I also want that Forest Breath, but we'll just hold off on that, I think.
One Punisher.
For now, we will set up like that. Make sure we equip all of our items just in time. So hopefully we win this round and I can grab that Forest Breath. I really want that Forest Breath. We're up against 2 2-star heroes, but we do have the numbers advantage. So I think we should get it. And we've got that we've got 2 3-cost heroes too, which helps for sure. Totem Face. Alright, so we get that Forest Breath. So that will also give us 3 Hunter. So this is actually a pretty decent start for us early on. Hunter Rider through the mid game, transitioning to Warlocks and Undead and Legendaries late game. We could be looking pretty solid. Might as well grab that because there's no reason not to. I'll grab the Human as well, just in case we end up going with a Human style build. Now, the risk here is we are losing a couple of our tankier. Like, we don't have much of a front line here. But we will run with it. Not sure I'm going to keep the Nightingale for too much longer. In fact, if we win this round... I think I sell the Nightingale for the interest. I'm more interested in keeping the Frost Lotus for the human buff at this stage. My thumbnail says stream is on every Wednesday. Right. At this point in time, I've actually been streaming all over the place, so I will have to adjust that thumbnail. So I appreciate that comment. I'll fix that. So let's go ahead and sell off at least one of those so we hit our interest cap. Let me make sure that I take a note of that so I don't actually forget to do that. Cool. I will sort that out. Thank you for that. All right. Well, we can go ahead and grab that nightingale right back there. That once again won't cost us interest. We will level again here, and I'm going to get 2 humans happening for the mana regen, and nothing else there really interests us at this stage, so we will just hold on. Same thing though, if we win this round, both nightingales are getting sold for the interest. I love that animation when they land. All right, hopefully we can get this win. Up against a couple of warlocks though, so this will be tough. But I think we have it. Yeah, we've got this. All right, so let's sell off the nightingales. Once again, that 2 crystals from winning will get us back to 20. That will get us back to the buff, which is awesome. All right, we want both of those. Sorry, just responding to a message in Discord. And then we just hold because it is beast round. Hopefully we can get some more items here. What do we really want? I guess another tome would be nice. Swords and daggers are always good too. So are staves. The defensive items are less interesting. There's a couple of great swords. Wait, is that... We just maxed out greatsword already. That's incredible for us. So we're now getting a 30% chance to deal 200% extra damage. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. There's a... Oh, we could actually 3-star her. I'm going to grab both of those for now. We'll of course level. The Dragoon will go out, and is there a sorcerer in the store? No, we're going to put the Firefur out, who's recently had himself a buff. Now, how do I want to? I think we'll set up like that. Yeah, his health is now 2200 and his armor is now 30. It used to be 1925. So the patch that just hit buff Firefur, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I could potentially go 6 hunters. I mean, it's not the strongest thing, but we could try and make it work if I get all the pieces. We do get destroyed by what? We get destroyed by a lot of 2-star heroes, 3 warrior, 3 hunter, 2 undead, 2 fairy. That's a pretty strong build. I think that's the most expensive, second most expensive build currently. Did I get that right? Yeah. Yeah, fair bit of value in that one at the moment. So we will level again here, and I maybe should have actually leveled twice last round. Getting in a second famine, I think, is the call here. Now, I might actually put the cloak on Dragoon here. There is a warlock. Grab that witch doctor as well. If we lose this, I'll sell off the Frost Lotus and the witch doctor. But I'm grabbing the witch doctor just for the extra crystal that you can earn with that little trick there with the leveling using the druid combo. Old Man G, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I will be playing squad games with viewers once we find viewers that want to participate. So if you want to play some squad mode, definitely let me know, and I'll add you to the next game. I'm probably going to level again here. Okay, this is really interesting. We've now got 4 humans, 5 hunters. So, what do we put out here? We immediately... Which hunter do I give up? I think I give up her. We're going to set up like that in our little box formation. And this is quite interesting as to where we can go with this composition. We've got lots of options depending on the heroes that we find, and depending on what other people are doing here as well. We don't have too much competition for what we're trying to achieve at this stage though, which is quite nice. I mean, I'm tempted to go for a human build if we can find the key pieces. The next most important pieces being General of War and also Templar Knight as another rider. So we'll see what we get here. Oh, there is the Templar Knight. That's fantastic. Now that Berserker is such a good piece, but I'm not going to grab him just yet. There is another Warlock there as well. Very interesting. Alright, I'm going to immediately replace that, and I think I actually take out one of those. She's only a tier 1 unit. That will give us 4 humans as well as our 4 riders. Let's just go ahead and sell that Witch Doctor off. I'm not going to do the little crystal making method with him at this point in time. We get ourselves another tome, so I think that's our second. We'll chuck that on the werewolf. Get some armor as well. All right, so let's go ahead and armor up our... Let's take the armor off him. Put all of our armor on our Templar Knight at this stage.
You're short, but you're sure
We don't want any of that just yet. All right, armor there. Let's put a tome there and a tome on our Kraken. Definitely leveling here. What am I putting out? I think it will be...
some people, it's not my fault if we lose.
Another famine. And then I'm just going to spin... Oh, both of those are amazing. Okay. Both of those are absolutely amazing. Misfortune and the Dark Mage. So we can sell off... I guess Marsh Lord for now. There is another... We could grab the Nether Prince as well as our Warlock. Maybe I will do that, actually. Sell off the Goblin as well, because we're not probably going to run Scourge with this build. Especially if I end up going humans.
There's nothing scary about this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so... Fire Fur can be sold. We're not running Forest Breath at this point. We're going to be going that and that. Now, we want her out. So, one more human being her. I'm not actually sure what I want to give up here. I guess it has to be Hunter. But I want the Undead and I want Kraken. I don't want to give up 4 Rider. I guess it's Kraken at this point. Not great, but we're also 2 Sorcerer. No, that will be a 3rd Sorcerer. General of War is really the piece that I'm looking for. Game on air. Welcome to the stream. Ouch. We got shut down hard then. All right, I need to... Actually, I'll probably just level after this round. Go to 10. That will help a lot. And then we can spin all of our crystals on 2-starring everything. We still have way too many 1-stars. So getting to level 10 and Frost, I think I actually just move away from Hunter now. I'm going to Dark Mage, and we're actually going to sell off our Famines now.
Depends on my mood.
Level 10 here, which means we get her out as well. In terms of attack damage, I'm not even sure who I should be... I guess we give all of our great swords to Dragoon there. Yeah, we may actually... What I might do is get rid of now Hog Rider and also Calamity and throw these 2 in so we get Warlock. We definitely need to spin. All right, so let's commit to that. We're down to, what, 19 health now, so we need to make a decision real quick. You want to, but you have work after this. No worries, next time. We're falling behind because we don't have any 2-stars out, basically. We're on level 10 with a whole bunch of 1-stars, so we do have to get a little bit lucky here, but I believe we've essentially achieved endgame comp once I replace... Want that. That... And that I will set up like that. All right, now we're just looking for 2-stars, as many 2-stars as I can find. And I'm not finding any. There's one, there's another. Okay, they both come in handy. We'll definitely grab both of those. And that, and I want that too. Okay, sell that. There's our General of War. So our General of War will actually go in for our 2-star Frost Lotus, funnily enough. Because we don't need 4 sorcerers. And she's the weakest human at this stage. The other option would be Werewolf. But it's just a better unit. Ouch. We're going to take a little bit... Or maybe not. Maybe not. Come on, Lightbringer. No, not enough against a 3-star Steel Fist, unfortunately. So we do take a tiny bit of damage there. There are some great key pieces. All right, so we're going to immediately replace here. She's gone. Now, in terms of items and positioning, how many, there's only one person running assassins. I'm going to just set up like that for now. Where's our other tomes at? We've got a tome there. Let's unequip that and give that to General of War for that crowd control. So was the Lightbringer change a buff or a nerf? So I believe that it was actually a buff. I think that the base numbers didn't change, but that the extra was an addition. So I do think that it was actually a buff for her. Oh, that Hunter's nice, but it's not going to fit into this build. Oh, great. That is so good. We're not going to grab that Misfortune because we just want a 2-star as much as possible at this stage. I'm going to actually use the Guru there. Reason being is, although 2-starring Void Doom is amazing, we need to stay alive. We're only on 16 health, and Kraken's crowd control is so important. So getting her to 2-star is a significant addition. Now, if we win this, we can just grab that Void Doom without locking the shop. Do we win? Yes. Should be a win. It is. All right. Awesome. So this is a pretty nice... Now, it's actually very similar to one of my custom recommended lineups. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to have a look at my custom recommended lineups. It's very similar to that top one, though. That's a 4-rider edition without going 3 sorcerers, I think. All right, let's continue spinning, looking for pairs at this stage. Not trying to 2-star anything, just looking for pairs.
I'm just that lucky.
We are getting close to a few. Hopefully we can continue to survive. The build came together very late, but we're starting to compete on value, and we've got some 2-star heroes now. In fact, we don't have any 1 or 2 cost heroes. Every single hero in this build is now a 3, 4, or 5 cost hero. So the fact that they're 1-stars doesn't hurt us as badly, and in fact, we're guaranteed top 4 now. And I think we'll continue... Oh, that Joey's so good as well. But we literally need every piece in this comp at this stage. We give up anything, then we're... Actually, Kraken is the only thing that's not giving us something. But she's just such a strong individual unit. And she's a 2-star. Oh my goodness. 2 Shakarakas. Ah. It's hard to say no, but we do have to. Just adjust our positioning a little bit there. And we are vulnerable to area of effect, but no one is actually running Cyborg Engineers, so I'm not too worried about it. We're the only one running Sorcerers as well. I just need to make sure we protect our squishy Sorks and also prevent that 6 Assassin build from shredding us. But it looks like he's actually losing some health now, so we've actually moved up into 2nd position. All right, we're doing pretty well. The builds came together nicely in the end. Come on, surely we can fight. There's one more 2-star. That was a good one for us too, actually. I may lock that, and actually we've got enough 2-stars now that I could grab and start looking for 3-stars as well. All right. I'm happy with that setup. Actually, I may swap Flamecore on the Dark Mage next time around. But yeah, no, I think that's going to work for us. I think this will essentially be our endgame positioning. And hopefully we can just win streak all the way to the win here. Oh, that That frost mage does so much damage. The dark mage. I always forget his name because it's so simple. Yes, we will keep that line up locked. It's going to be creep round next anyway, so I might actually lock it again. Because that way we won't lose the one. Although the 1 interest we lose will cost us a refresh, so it's actually not worth locking it. Because we get a free refresh if we don't lock it, and that would have cost 2, and we only save 1 interest. All right, so we definitely do not lock that shop. There is a pro tip for you. Don't lock a shop to save 1 interest if it's going to cost you 2. So I guess you'd only ever lock a shop to save interest if you were going to be saving 2 interest, which is 20 crystals. The shop would have to consist of entirely legendaries. So I guess the lesson there is don't ever lock a shop to save an interest. Definitely quick math, and it took me, actually maybe not as quick as it should have been, but I got there in the end. Who do I want that tome on? I think I want that tome on him. 2-star Dragoon, yes please. 2-star Flame Caller. Okay, now things are looking very good for us. We will actually go ahead and grab that General of War if we win this round as well. This build is delicious. Actually, I'm not sure that we lose again from here, to be honest. Look at our value compare and look at the quality of the build. I think we're going to just straight out win every round, unless we get really bad luck. Just so much damage coming out of our sorcerers. That being said, those riders did do a pretty good job of getting through that front line. It's not going to be enough. Got close, but it wasn't quite enough. There is... If we could find some gurus now, that would be amazing. Ooh, actually, all right, let's sell off that to 2-star that. We're probably not going to have time to even 2-star Kraken at this stage, but definitely not going to have time to try and 2-star multiple things. Yeah. Oh, actually, they made some decent additions to their squad too. 2-star, I'm not sure what entirely they just did. Squad mode, I believe it's week on, week off at this stage, which kind of sucks. Because it's a brand new mode everyone's super hyped about, and it's about to go away for a week. So I really hope that they change that, and that has been my feedback to Tencent to actually have it permanently available. But we will have to wait and see. And there is the top position on the leaderboard. Can we 2-star our Void Doom and find... Ooh, hello! Yeah, I actually think this will be the last round, so we're not going to be able to 2-star Void or 3-star Kraken, but we got close. So if I was making... What would I change? I guess... You could look for potentially 2 Voids... and the Void Distraction's a sorcerer as well, but you'd have to give up Kraken or Undead. I don't know what you'd give up. I don't think you'd change this too much, to be honest. Kraken is just so strong right now. I don't think there's any piece that I would replace. This is such a nice build. Six humans, 3 sorcerers, 2 warlocks, 2 riders, 2 undead. It's just real fun. All right. Awesome. I'm going to grab her just in case we find a couple of gurus, although we're not going to have enough crystals to buy them all. All right, sell her. This is almost certainly the last round now, but if we survive it and the opponent also survives it, actually we'll have to lock it, because the only way the opponent survives it is if they beat us. So I'll lock that shop, because if we win, we just win the game. If we lose, the shop is locked and I can buy the Dark Mage. But I'm hoping that this will be our 8th straight win and we just take the W right here, which would be a great way to kick off the stream with a really, really strong 6 human, 3 sorcerer comp. Although, this is a little closer but I don't think it will be enough. We just got too many units still up. There it is. We get the win. 8-win streak to wrap up that game. That was fun. That was a fun build. Such a high value build. All right, send off the shining nuts to the rest of the top 4. That was fun. Once we got the build together, that was really, really fun. Now, is there anyone currently watching that wants to jump in on a squad clash game? Let me know. I'm super keen to play some squad clash with viewers. But of course, I need viewers that are willing to do so. Don't need a voice chat. You can just jump into the queue with me. That's fine. You'll join up. Awesome. All right. So I think you'll have to send me a friend request in game. You can see my username top left there. I think that's the only way I can actually add you to run with me. My squad rank is only Rook 1 or Rook 2, so I don't think it should be an issue, but we'll find out. We'll give it a crack. If it's an issue, it's an issue. We'll certainly give it a shot, though. So if you want to add me, send a friend request, and I'll accept that and then invite you. Let me change the game mode, of course, to Squad Clash. This is the final day this week. It will be available, unfortunately. Naomi, welcome to the stream. Actually, I think, right, I think there's actually a feedback session going on, but I didn't get a notification that I was accepted, so I didn't think that I was a part of it. Yep, there we go. Outlier accepted, so I'll send you an invite. Yeah, there's actually a Chess Rush feedback session going on right now. So we'll have to miss out on that, or maybe I can give some notes as we're waiting for queues. So let's see if this works. Yes, we can queue. Awesome. Perfect. Our ranks are close enough, which is great.
This is not enough.
Here we go. All right, so essentially, in terms of my understanding of Squad Clash, you just don't want to compete with your opponents with your teammates too much for what they're trying to build, which is a little bit frustrating. Yesterday, I got quite early to 6 warriors, and the rest of my squad was still trying to build warriors, and I was trying to text chat with them. No one was responding. We ended up winning the game because opponents left, but it was a little bit frustrating. All right, we've got the pair of Bangars, so although they don't have amazing attack, it is a pair, so we will definitely grab the pair. Alright, you can see how slow these Bangars are dealing with the... just went ahead and removed myself from the focus group, as I will not be able to take part as I am streaming. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It's amazing. Alright, let's... Actually, in hindsight, I should have grabbed the Famine first. Am I going to 3-star Vanguard? No, I'm not actually going to 3-star Vanguard. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That would be a little bit too much. 3-star, I guess we give it to him just because he's likely to stay alive the longest at this point in time. 3-starring one cost specifically heroes, I'm not a massive fan of, just because even at 3, it's a fair bit of work at 3-star. I generally prioritize leveling, and even at 3-star, they're not amazing. I will grab the Witch Doctor though, we do have that crystal to spend. Alright, first PvP round. What early combos, if any, can I put out there? Not a whole lot of anything. I guess we just grab the assassin because she's a strong individual unit. We'll actually give her the dagger as well. What else do I want here? I guess I'll grab the Unicorn Cavalier. I guess either way we'll have enough crystals. We'll either have enough crystals because we win and the hero survives, or we'll lose, and if we lose, we'll probably... If we have multiple teammates losing, we'll probably end up losing 10 plus health, so we'll end up gaining a crystal that way. Do we get this win? Ouch. We needed Frostloader to stay alive a second longer. Oh no. More reinforcements from the enemy than from our teammates. So it's... Oh, actually, we got a crystal there somehow. So we will go ahead and... Yeah, because we... Oh no, why did we get that crystal? I didn't have surviving heroes and we didn't lose 10 plus health. I'm not actually sure why we just got that crystal, but I will take it. Alright. Moonlight Dragon. Not real keen on. Definitely run the 2 riders out there at this stage. Although we need to then keep her out because that means that we've got 2 undead, which is also quite strong. Now, I think I'll also just go ahead and level here. And I will put out... I guess her for now is fine. My intention here is to buy... Firefur as a hunter and maybe Marshallord. Well, let's see how many crystals we get here. Old Man G, thank you so much. Enjoy work, mate, and we'll catch you on the next one. This might be another loss for us early. Yep, enemy reinforcements, make sure of that. So, although, some timely reinforcements from our squad, and we unfortunately just lose that one still. Okay, that's all right. Let's turn off that recommended lineup real quick, although I will grab both of those. Let's get rid of that. That's super annoying. Now, what are squad mates building at this stage? So Leon has also got 2 riders, but he's not super in on riders yet. I am going to make that change. Although... Actually, I think that might be better. I think that might be better. Two cost hero over a, and that gives us furry as well. So we'll do that. Looking for a 3rd hunter at this stage, as well as some more riders. We may get our first win here. Calamity giving Bangar that shield was really big for us, and we get the timely reinforcements, so we do get the win. Awesome. So we are in a early lead, 490 to 476. I don't really want any of that, so I'm going to actually sell off the Witch Doctor and level here, and now we can get another rider back out. Frostlighters probably ain't going to hang around much longer either, given where we're going with this build and that I haven't 2-starred her. Cyborg engineers for Outlier. So hopefully BB24 doesn't find too many more engineers and doesn't try and build that endgame comp. Because we don't want to have teammates competing against each other. No one is running beasts, but also no one on the opponent's team is running beasts. So there's no one dealing heaps of early damage that we have to worry about. It's not a bad strategy. If you're playing, I guess, with 4 people that are all communicating with each other. Oh, okay. Immediately doing that because we just gain a crystal. There's no reason not to. We just free crystal. Do I want that flame caller? She is a strong individual unit, so I think we just sub her in for Hog Rider at this stage. And then if I get some crystals here, I'll sell off the Frost Lotuses. Yes, sorry. So as I was saying, if you are running a full squad where you're talking with everyone on your squad and it's not randoms, then having someone that gets decent early beasts designate themselves as an early mid-game beast build can be quite good, as it just keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent as you're doing lots of early damage. You can see that Flame Caller putting in some nice damage with their ability. We get ourselves another win there, so we're on a 3-win streak for us now, but no one's putting out tons of damage because we're all just standard builds. No one's summoning tons of pets. Unfortunately, the reinforcements aren't going to get it done for Outlier, but we are staying ahead. Oh, all right, here's some 2 stars.
You might feel a slight...
Who's that summoning me?
Do I sell Hog Rider and level? I think I do.
Do you want to fight when we're outnumbered?
And we'll use Frost Lotus as a little bit of a tank here. Just because she's now a 2-star hero. Where are my items at? Just do a quick item audit. I can probably take off the dagger and give that to Famine now, as Famine's now a 2-star. Jabberwocky, do you think you'd ever play 6 hunters or 6 riders? Last game, before I jumped into this, I was playing a turbo while I waited for someone I could squad up with, and I got close to going 6 hunters, but ended up pivoting to 6 humans, 3 sorks, because it ended up, that's what the shop gave me. I do actually have a lot of fun running 6 hunters, but I'm not sure that they're super strong in the current meta, and I very rarely run 6 riders because that means you have to run Hog Rider and someone else that's not typically amazing endgame. I prefer running 4 riders. There is a Demon Assassin package, but it doesn't fit into what we're doing at all. I usually run 4 riders and then some other strong comps, like maybe 6 humans, 4 riders, or 4 riders, 6 hunters. I think we just hold here. I think we just be patient. There is a hunter combo now from Outlier. So what hunters is he running? He's got Forest Breath, Stalker Drone, and Famine as well. We really just kept Famine in initially because of the Undead combo, but now that she's 2-star, she's a little bit more useful for us. Which opponent am I most concerned with this stage? Nadazo at the bottom. Lots of 2 stars. He's got the early 4 rider. So I definitely want to keep pushing ahead with rider just to compete with some of the pieces so he doesn't get too much access to riders. Wow. I mean, that gives us 3 human sorcerers as well. That's a really interesting shop. It's a really interesting shop. Well, we don't currently have 3 hunters, so how do I reposition this? I think like that. All right, let's actually not, now that we know that Outlier's working towards hunters, I'll sell that Fire Fur off. We never found a 3rd hunter we could use, and let's chuck that back in the pool so he can find hunters. But this has definitely taken a little bit of a turn from where I thought we would first be going with it. Be good to get Misfortune out very shortly as well. In fact, it might just be worth immediately replacing. Oops, wrong button. Unequip items there. Equip, and I'll give the. Well, there's another Warlock.
All right.
Let my blades dance in the wind.
This depends on my mood.
Yeah, I'm not. I think we just wait to level before we get Voodoo Elder in. It's not. Yeah, it's not looking real strong at this point in time, but it's got potential. It's got potential. So we will need a little bit of luck to continue winning. Although we are doing pretty well with value. If we can avoid Natters though, then we should actually beat most other opponents.
I will safeguard Ellen.
We just need some more 2 stars. Now, in terms of reinforcements, you may not be aware of this, but if I win my battle first and I have 6 surviving heroes, then each of my teammates will get 2 of my reinforcements. They'll all be different. So 2 heroes will go to one teammate, 2 to another, and 2 to the third. So there is definitely an advantage in winning your battles as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and level here.
2 warlocks.
Actually, I'm going to give Misfortune the armor just because she's one of our tankier heroes at this point in time. How much armor does she naturally have? 30. It's not armor, it's magic resistance. Yeah, so we definitely didn't avoid Natters though. Can we get some reinforcements? He's already got a 3-star totem face too.
Just a minor setback.
So the game is still close. We have roughly a 40-point health buffer at this stage. 38 points to be exact, although this is going to be another loss here. Yeah, I think it's going to be another loss. So it's going to be a little bit closer after this. I'm going to grab that Scourge for now as well, just in case. So we actually didn't lose too much. We only lost 2 health there. That's not too bad. Oh, Sword Dancer. She's so strong. Do I grab... Oh, okay. I don't actually need Famine in there now, but she is a 2-star hero. So I think she actually has the most health out of any... Or she actually has the most health, but... Alright, well let's... This is such a weird front line, but we're doing it. Although maybe frontlining Famine is a bit of a mistake because she gets stronger the later on in a battle that it is. So I probably should have kept her where she was actually. But we do want to protect Flamecaller and Lightbringer just because they deal so much damage once they get going. Ooh, timely reinforcements. Will it be enough? Maybe not against that 3-star. Ouch. So we will take a little bit here, but we're still winning. We're still winning. It's very close, though.
You never know who's gonna have the last laugh.
Probably not going 6 sorcerers. I think at this point in time, I'm going to readjust my positioning a somewhat. Try and preserve Famine a little bit. And then make sure there are no items on anyone on the bench. I wish there was some way to easily tell what heroes had items equipped. Some sort of visual indicator. But we're just going to try and get to level 9 at this stage. And then we can spin a little bit more aggressively. There is only now a 2.5% chance. I know it says 3% there. It's actually only 2.5% chance of finding legendaries at level 9. Now, it did recently get nerfed in the patch notes. We are up against another 3-star. That's a Nightingale. Too many 2- and 3-star heroes.
Don't you dare say I'm...
That's all right. That's all right. We're still got a 1-point lead. No, now we're down by 2. All right, so the momentum has definitely swung. We 100% want that Kraken, and she will immediately go in for who? I can't take any of my humans because they're all of our sorcerers. I've only got the 2 riders. She might just at this stage go in for our 2-star Famine, who I can now sell. Who do I give the attack damage to? I guess our Unicorn Cavalier. Should have frontlined her. I will frontline her in a second. They are definitely high rolling, but I think it will swing again. And we had enough of an early health lead that once we start finding our endgame comps. So let me check out your board outline. How many... So you're still looking for Ground Smasher, who I think one of our teammates has. I really wish he'd put him back. Oh no, he moved away. Okay, so it's just you going Cyborg Engineers now. So hopefully those engineers come through quick. But getting to level 9 for both of us is going to be key. So I can immediately go ahead and do that now. And then I can get Scourge on the board as well.
Oh, demon.
Now, items. Alright. Alright. Hopefully, we can get some momentum back, although it's not going to happen against Nadazo. So in terms of economy, Outlier's got 46 crystals. What level is Outlier? Yeah, so Outlier's going to be looking to go to level 9 very, very soon. Oh, look, we're actually getting really close here. If those reinforcements hadn't arrived when they did, we might have actually won that. And in fact, we still might. Although, more enemy reinforcements. Yeah, we're not going to win it, but gee, we got close. So I imagine Outlier is going to get to level 9 quite quickly, and then we will actually be at a bit more of an advantage. Ooh, hello. Those are some key pieces. What do I take out now? Because I really want that 4 rider happening. I guess we give up the human... the sorcerer, sorry. Oh, which actually does cost us human as well. I think it's going to be warlock then. Ugh.
4 humans.
We will lose warlock, but that'll give us 4 riders, 4 humans, 3 sorcerers, 2 undead. That's the... When you're playing with 6 humans, often to get decent secondary combos, you do actually need to get to level 10, so... Ooh, it's going to be close. It's going to be... I think we've got it. Okay. So the momentum shifted at least temporarily back in our direction there. Do I give up Kraken to get Warlock back? I don't know that that's... It's a tough decision to make. We're going to do some spinning here. Okay. Okay, now that we've got that out, I think we do. I think that is the correct play. But we still need to find some 2 stars. Come on. Oh my goodness.
You to show up.
That was a nice pickup for us. Just got to figure out what we replace. Shift, welcome to the stream. Any reinforcements coming? No, we get the win there. Okay.
Oh, what a weak opponent.
This hopefully is another win for us. I think it will be. I wish Liam wasn't going 4 riders, 4 humans as well. There's no way to... so hang on. Okay, we're close. We're 12 health down. We're 12 health down. We're very, very in this. We have a level advantage at this stage. And we're catching in terms of value. So we're definitely in with a good shot. Now I'm just going to keep looking for pairs, and I may end up... Do I use Guru? No, I won't use Guru just yet. That would be a little bit preemptive. I don't... I mean, getting Dragoon in is so nice, but it will cost us... I really want Templar Knight's defensive capabilities at this stage. We've got the damage coming from our Unicorn Cavalier and our Sorcerer, so I don't need him for the damage. I'd rather Templar Knight's defensive capabilities. 3-win streak is great. Come on, reinforcements. Yes. All right. Now, Outlier is losing a couple, but that's because he's going with a more of an endgame build. Once he finds... one more Cyborg Engineer, either Joey or Ground Smasher, then he will really stop losing and start... yeah, Ground Smasher will be super useful for sure. But that's the benefit of one of the benefits of Squad Clash, in that you can have someone that actually does lose a bit to achieve a very strong end game composition, because the rest of your squad can carry them, and then once they get that end game comp, they start carrying you. So it's definitely part of the strategy. Okay, BB24 definitely is using Ground Smash. He's got a 2-star Ground Smasher. Man, it would be good if Outlier had that instead. Yep, let's keep high rolling here. We really want to find more 2-stars.
Yeah, I'm just that.
Huh. Now that's an interesting one. That is a very interesting addition. We could potentially go 4 undead here. I should have left Scourge in though, because I didn't need to leave Calamity in, because we already have the 2 undead. So I will go ahead. We're not going to go 4 Riders, so I'm going to go ahead and sell Calamity off. We also have a staff we can give to... Let's give that to Void Doom. Oh, you finally got it? Awesome. Awesome. So Outlier is going to start with getting some decent... once he gets 2 stars happening, which he's already got a few of yet, I think he's going to start getting some solid wins now. That's great for us. I'm going to do what at this stage? I still don't know whether I'm going to end up on humans. No, I think I will just go utility at this stage. So I'm going to sell her off. I'm going to sell that off. We're going to cloak up there. And now we will consider getting to level 10 so I can get Kraken out on the board as well. But while we're doing that, let's check out how Outlier is now going with the full Cyborg Engineer. Unfortunately, he's matched up against the most expensive build on the other team, but he's still putting up a very nice fight. It's not going to be enough just because of the sheer amount of 3-star heroes facing him, but the build is coming together nicely now. Ooh, here's some nice reinforcements. 3-star Unicorn Cavalier. Can we beat up on that Sword Dancer? Her shield is so strong, but her mana regen does slow down when her shield is up now. Yes! Lasted long enough to get the win. I think that was just a draw. Alright, we're just saving at this stage to get to 10. Level 10 is what we're after. So I don't want any of that. In terms of positioning... I think we're okay with positioning. Just do a quick item audit. I like to do that every now and again. Make sure that, yep, I'm happy with where the items are. All right, we'll get to level 10, we'll get Kraken out, and then we just high roll on 2-starring as much as possible. Now, while all this has been happening, we have actually taken the lead back, which has been fantastic. Now I'm matched up against that Druid high roller, and I don't know that's going to be enough. Although we do get the win without any reinforcements. You can see the strength of our comp there. That was awesome. We are actually the lowest value composition on the board, and we beat the highest, the most expensive. Wow. That was a nice shot for us. So after this round, we should be able to go, or actually then it'll be creeps, and then we'll go level 10 and all in on spending. So this is just a bit of a tip for you. You can see that the opponent now is all rocking 3 assassins. It does in my opinion, you shouldn't have more than 2 people rocking assassins. 1, obviously you're eating into each other's hero pool, but 2, it means you can actually position a little bit differently because the majority of their team now has assassins. So now that I've seen that, I will actually adjust my positioning a little bit next round because more of their team than not have assassins. So you can adjust your positioning accordingly. Whereas if they only had 2, then it's a 50-50 as to who you match up against. It's not that simple. And they don't eat into they're not competing for heroes as much with each other, which you obviously don't want to be doing. I think 2 people running the same build is okay on a team, but having multiples, ideally you want to spread it out as much as possible. Oh, hello. So now that we know that, we're going to... Oh, now that she's actually going to do what? We're going to do that and that. I'm going to position like that for now. So now we're a little bit stronger against assassins at backline. They actually have a full 6 Cyborg 4 engineer build as well. All right, can we get a decent item or 2 from the treasure wardens? Another tome would be really good. Defensive armor. Actually, we're only 1 more resistance cloak away from maxing out that cloak as well. Although it's not the best item. Actually, we do get to max out. Now, if we can 2-star Dragoon, I will also change our items away from Unicorn Cavalier to Dragoon. All right, so Kraken is being added. She will sit right there, and now we spend. Shakaraka. No, we're going to stick with Kraken. Oh, now this is interesting. There's a 2-star. Didn't get time to adjust my positioning, but that 2-star Dragoon now is going to be doing tons of damage. I'm going to lock that line up because there's a lot there to consider. I could actually move down to 2 riders because I'm not, I don't know, 4 rider comp is nice. I could try and get to 6 humans though, that's the thing with General of War. I don't want to grab Joey because I want Outlier to find Joey. Does he have one already? I'm not entirely sure. Yes, he does. So I want him to find the 2nd or 3rd so he can 2-star. Actually, so grab the General of War for now as well. Now, positioning. Make some changes here. Who would General of War go in for? Maybe Kraken? For now, I don't actually mind that. I do need to swap the positioning of Templar Knight and General of War though. Now, health check. Oh, look at the health now. I haven't been paying too much attention to it, but we have got a massive lead now, over 100 HP in the front. So you can see that high rolling early isn't necessarily the strongest strategy. There is so much health happening in this game that it's definitely an end game that you're working towards. You want stronger end game comps, as we do take a loss there, unfortunately. Lian should get the win on their board though, and they do. So we're getting close to getting them under 100. There's no extra human there, so
Victory is within grasp.
Alright, I think I am going to try and push for another human. So I actually sold off that Kraken. There is another one.
What I want.
Oh, Nuttazo was actually left. That's disappointing for them. I hadn't noticed that. That's very disappointing for them. And it sucks when that happens in a squad game. I guess they saw the momentum shift back to us and had realised that they probably weren't going to win it, but that's still no reason to leave the game. So we get an easy win there. In fact, we deal a ton of damage. Ouch. Ouch. So Cali Raid's Cyborg build is doing work. Outlier getting the win there as well. There's another sorcerer. I may actually just go ahead and use Guru on that sorcerer. We're getting near end game. And none of that. None of that.
Just the beginning.
Ugh, I actually do wish I hadn't sold her off now. That Sork is really strong. The amount of damage that he puts out is really, really high. Let's keep that strong back line. What do I do in terms of humans? How do I fit that human in? Do I give up riders for humans? I'd love to 2-star one of those before I do it. That's the thing. Especially putting in such a horrible unit just to get the 6 human combo. Oh, that Sword Dancer is so strong. You can see just how long she can survive for. Which is really useful in a game mode when you're getting reinforcements, actually. Really useful. Alright, that was a massive round for us. This may, after this creep round, we may be down to the final round. I am just going to blow my nose very quickly.
The holy light shines upon us.
Yeah, I've been fighting off this cold for over 2 weeks now. It's just been on the verges. Oh, there's a better human. I mean, that's not going to cost us coins if we just sell her again. Let's spin down here. Ooh.
I wasn't waiting for you to show up.
Do I sell? It would have to be Unicorn Cavalier, really. I mean, skirt. Maybe I just do that for now.
Oh, 6 humans.
Although a 2-star of her is probably better than a werewolf, it's hard to know. But we're only 1 away from leveling werewolf. Oh, we got some items there as well I didn't see. But I think this might be the final with game on air. Yeah, the Sword Dancer nerf didn't feel like that much. It just took her a little bit longer to get her shield back up, but it still certainly felt very quick for her to get her shield back up. But I mean, when she's being attacked by, what, 8? I think I had 8 heroes attacking her. It's going to give her tons of mana real quick. Outlier coming through with the MVP by 1 hit point, 1 damage at the end there as well. So you can see just how strong his endgame build was. That was fun. Great work there. I think you earned yourself a shiny nut with that MVP as well. That was a solid win.
We're missing some people. It's not my fault if we lose.
At this point in time, I'm not accepting people that I don't know. I do apologize for that. We'll go ahead and get rid of all of our notifications. Tons coming through now. This is the last day to collect your Squad Clash stuff, so make sure you go ahead and play some Squad Clash and collect those things. What else do I get here? Now, if there is anyone else in watching that wants to join the squad, please leave a message in chat. We would love to have you on the squad. You were getting beat down early, had a real wonky Cyborg Hunter build to this. Yeah, the store was. I could kind of sense that. Every now and again, I would check out what you were going with, and it was still a bit in between. I guess mine was a little bit too, but the comps I was using are a little bit more forgiving mid-game, whereas what you were using was, if you get it together, it was going to do exactly what you did, going to be the strongest build at the end of the game. It was just a matter of getting there, which thankfully we did. Shows you how strong they are, even though Cyborgs did just get a nerf. And I'll walk you through the 3... that's the wrong button.
I'm wondering
Oh,
if I should praise you.
why is the notice gone? The announcement for the patch has vanished. That's weird. Essentially, Cyborgs had 2 heroes that got slightly nerfed in Bionic Ninja and Ground Smasher. Both lost a little bit of their top end damage, and then the likelihood of finding legendaries at level 9 got decreased by 0.5% as well. Is there anyone else that wants to jump in and join? Leave a comment in chat now. Otherwise, we will just jump into another game here. You happy to play another one, Outlier? You're still in the lobby here, so I take that as a yes. Lots online, actually. I wonder, I'm going to just send Burn an invitation as well. I know he was in Discord earlier. I wonder if he's just logging in to collect stuff or whether he actually wants to jump in, and I think he just declined the invite, so no worries. We'll jump in just with Outlier and me, and we'll see if we can get back-to-back wins. Let's see how we go.
I'm wondering if I should praise you.
Ooh, quite a few with custom characters, so hopefully that means not too many low ranks. Now, if I get early beasts, I'll try and use that tactic to deal tons of early damage. But obviously that only works if the shop provides you with early beasts. So theoretically we should have what, 2 rooks on each team if the matchmaking is balanced. Wow, we have oh no, sorry, there were 5 rooks in total. I thought there were only 4. So we have 3 rooks on our team, and there's 2 rooks on the other team. Oh, there's a knight in there as well. I didn't see the knight. All right, so what do we want? We want
We're missing some people. It's not my
the
fault.
2 famines, and then we'll also grab the witch doctor as a beast and a druid once we beat these creeps. Although Outlier's also got a couple of early beasts. Songi on the other team with a Ice Tusk and a Witch Doctor could also be pushing for early beasts if the shop continues to be nice. Ooh. 3 creeps, 3 items. That's awesome. Love that sort of luck. Alright, there is another beast for us.
Came along the northern wind.
I guess I also just grabbed the warrior package, so I'll grab Bangar here as well when we win. Let's go ahead and give Puff a tome. He also got a bit of a nerf recently, but his cooldown still is only 3 seconds, so it's handy having that tome on him. Okay, I'll give him both of the Spellbane Staves as well, just to maximize the amount of times he can get that ability off. You can see how quick his mana is charging up there. In fact, after casting his ability, it was almost half full again immediately. Right, so we at least have 3 warriors going into the first PvP round. Wasn't finding the beast that I was hoping for. There is another druid, so I'll go ahead there. There's also a couple of riders, but I will stick with 3 warriors at this stage. It's tough. I think, even though she summons, I think she is the better. Ooh, definitely give her the dagger as well. I might actually just protect her a little bit from any assassins that might jump in. Okay, glad I didn't grab the riders. So it looks like early on at least Outlier's looking for riders. And we'll see how it continues to develop. It's a little bit too early to see where builds are really going because it's just early shop luck. This might be a loss for us, unfortunately. Unless we get some clutch reinforcements, and they're not the reinforcements we needed. That's the wrong kind of reinforcement. Lots of the wrong kind of reinforcements. So we get beat across the board there, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and turn off the recommended lineup. So annoying. There's more riders. Might just grab Siren for now. I'm not sure the beast thing is going to happen, to be honest. So let's go ahead and sell those off so I can level. We'll throw Siren out just because she Gives us a little bit of magic resistance with the 2 Oceanborn, but she is just also a 3-cost hero. So at this stage in the game, she's quite strong. There's not too many 2 stars around, so she's about max power threshold at this stage. We are matched up against one of those 2 stars though, unfortunately. So once again, it's going to be a loss unless we can get some clutch reinforcements.
Don't you dare say I'm weak.
Outlier 1 on his board, that's awesome. Ooh, got some nice riders on the bench there too. That pair as well. That's also a warrior, so that's immediately going to go in for Banger, because that gives us 2 beasts as well. Tempted to throw in the human, but her damage is just nice. So Outlier's now rocking 4 beasts, 2 humans. So if Outlier can get some summons going, a couple of druids that summon would be useful as well if they appear in his shot. But look at this early damage that's going to come through. Werewolf and Marshallord putting in tons of work, and that is fantastic for us. Awesome. Having a beast player early on is really, really useful. So good for us. Especially as we're continuing to lose some battles. There's a 2-star werewolf for us. That is amazing. I'm grabbing the Nether Prince too. He is very useful as a warlock. Highlight Nation, why don't I upload NBA Live Mobile videos no more? I stopped playing NBA Live Mobile at the end of last year. I just got really bored with the game, to be honest. I've been playing it for close to 3 years, 3 seasons, so it was just time to move on to other things for me. I wasn't having fun making content anymore because I wasn't enjoying the game, and that was a bit disappointing, so I decided to look for other games to play, and which I have done. I found Chess Rush and Call of Duty Mobile, which are both awesome, and I'm back on the content making train, obviously, as you can see. So that's the reasoning behind why I'm not making NBA Live Mobile content, because I am no longer playing that game. Yes, starting to rack up the damage. Outlier with the early damage leader on our team because of those beasts, but we got a bit more damage in that round. You'll be able to see that here. Ooh, yes, looking very, very good. Definitely want to 2-star that, and I don't really want anything else. I'm now going to sell off the Frost Lotuses, or at least one, just so I can level again here. Getting another 2-star hero out will be quite useful. There is an assassin build, so I'm going to backline the Bangar. Now, I want to keep him with the tome. Let's actually give the Spellbane Staves to our Werewolf. And I'll explain why I'm giving Spellbane Staves to Werewolf. Because they actually increase mana recovered when dealing damage. So it means that he gets his ability off earlier, which means he spawns his wolves earlier. So the Spellbane Staff is actually really, really useful as a mana accelerator. As is the tome, because that accelerates mana regen when taking damage, and the dagger also does, because it increases your attack speed, which therefore increases your mana regen. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately, against this build. I may have missed reinforcements arriving, because I don't know why we're losing so badly. Yeah, reinforcements must have arrived, because that player doesn't have multiple 2-stars. Do I want... I might actually replace Flamecaller, replace Siren with Flamecaller, as that then gives us 2 human. I think that's the better play. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to being able to level again. So next round we will get to level 7. We are 50 health down at this stage, but it's very early in the game. Both teams are still well above 400 health. How are we looking in terms of value? Reasonably on par, to be honest. This is the most expensive lineup that I was facing, and you can see there that just the stronger combos enabled us to get that win. Timely reinforcements on this board. It's going to be a loss, I think, though, unfortunately. So we win 2, we lose 2. Okay. 2-star there. Kraken and another warrior. Amazing. And another warlock. And we can level. So what I'm going to do is take out... I'm going to put warlock in at this stage.
Oh, demon. 2 warlocks.
We'll position like that. I don't mind Nether Prince taking early damage to get his ability off ASAP because it is an area of effect ability. So the quicker you get it off, the better. Although he just got stunned. Come on, wake up, Nether Prince. There it is. There's the animation. I love that animation. Might be the second, actually third best. In terms of my preference, Joey's Bomb, Shakaraka's Whirlpool, and then I think Nether Prince's ability there. So we get the win. We get to reinforce Outlier, and Outlier will get the win here as well. Those beasts doing a ton of work. So let's check out the damage charts once it updates after this round, actually. So here we go. Damage charts. There's only one person beating Outlier in terms of damage at this stage. Those beasts are coming in real handy. And it looks like he'll be able to transition to riders. What do I want to do here? Let me look at the shop, actually. Another Nether Prince. Yes, please. Misfortune would be amazing right now. Or Glutton, so I get that undead combo as well. So we're actually only 1 warrior away from achieving our max warrior comp. Thankfully, we're the only one... In fact, we're the only one in the game going warriors. So we have no competition for warriors, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. They have 2 teammates that are competing for Punisher, which is kind of hurting them. They both only have 1-star Devourers there. You can see that. So that's good for us. 2-star Nether Prince. Thank you. I guess I grab the second Flame Caller for now. Give the dagger upgrades there. And then next round, hopefully, or the round after, we'll have enough to get to level 8. We are leading slightly in terms of leveling as well. We've got 1 extra level 7. Although Songy on their team is going crazy with the econ. So, I'm not sure that that's a good decision because it kind of... If you're losing because your econ is... Because you're so focused on econ, it kind of screws your opponents over. Like, they have a very weak lineup at this stage. And I imagine they're going to lose. Yeah, they just lost. So, yeah, it's not the... The way this game works, there is no bonus for lose streaking. So, your economy is a bit different. So, building up a massive econ like that isn't actually recommended. You want to kind of be sort of maintaining the level that your opponents and your teammates are at. So you're getting as many wins as possible and getting extra crystals for having extra heroes on the board. What do I want to do here? Nothing. I'm actually going to sell her off so I can level here. And we will get Kraken out on the board. She's not going to be a long-term piece. It stays in this build, so the level there was, I think, more important. Once again, because it gave us more of a chance of having more surviving heroes at the end of this round, which is one of the best ways to get crystals in this game. You get... for every surviving hero you have after a battle, you get a crystal up to a maximum of 3 per round. So we're not actually going to survive this one, unfortunately. We've matched up against the strongest opponent, I believe. Yeah, he's definitely been high rolling. All of his heroes are 2-star, but he's only level 7. Ouch, we took a chunk there. There is a Glutton, so that gives us 6 warrior. It also gives us undead. Now... I think that's the way we do it. She's being sold. We don't need her. Now, I should have actually... I'll sort out items. Might give Werewolf the 3 daggers for now. Hopefully this is a win for us. I think it will be. It's going to be real close. We're going to need some reinforcements, and they're not going to come. So it's actually going to be a loss for us, I think. Although, yeah, it's going to be a loss. Enemy reinforcements, unfortunately. Until we can find Misfortune. Misfortune would be amazing. She'd go in for Voodoo Elder and give us both Warlock and Undead. And then we're obviously looking for key epic warriors, Berserker and General of War being the main 2. Uh-oh. We have a DC. I hope it's not a permanent one. I hope Neot 07 comes back. That would suck if they actually have left the game. Actually, given how many crystals they have there, I think they have left the game, which really sucks. That puts us at a disadvantage. We are now playing 3-on-4, so this will be tough to come back from now, unfortunately. We had a very good chance of doing it, but we desperately need Neot to come back, and based on all the evidence I'm seeing, it's not going to happen.
Quickly.
Alright, we'll definitely 2-star the Voodoo Elder for now.
But don't call me evil.
Yeah, Neot is still DC'd, so I'm pretty sure that we've lost them for this game, unfortunately. We're not having a ton of luck with the shop either, to be honest. I mean, we got 6 warriors, but we're not finding the key pieces that we're really after, and we don't really have that many 2-stars. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually put all of... We've got 4 daggers. We can max out there. We're gonna... Oh, hello. We don't actually want the Executioner because we've got Nether Prince. I want that and that. Then I want those 3 there, and I give him the Resistance Cloak. I'm going to sell Kraken a level. We just need all the help we can get at this stage.
2 undead.
Now that we're playing 3-on-4, we will have to adjust our strategy just a little bit. We have to play... we can't play as carefully, essentially. We have to... When you're at a disadvantage, this goes for all games in general, you actually want to play a little bit more randomly and chaotically, because if you play safely, you decrease your chance of having big swings, and what you need to do when you're at a disadvantage is have a big swing that works in your favor. So you actually need to play a little bit more aggressively, and it may backfire and you may lose, but you may have lost anyway. But you may, on the other hand, have some luck that goes for you, and you actually have a big swing in your favor because you played more randomly and you end up winning the game that way. So we're just gonna... Oh, there's 2 misfortunes. Alright, we don't actually need her in just yet. What else can we put in that's useful? Nothing there just yet. We've currently got 2 warrior... two warlock, 2 undead, and the 3 pieces we're using to do that, or the 4 pieces we're using to do that, are all useful because they're either part of the warriors or they're 2-stars. So we'll probably replace Famine with, well, Famine and the Voodoo Elder, but we need another hero that we can sub in there as well. Now, can we get on a bit of a win streak here? Tons of damage coming through for Outlier, which is awesome. Having him playing Beast has been really useful this game. Look at that. 32 damage. And this is what I'm talking about in terms of the big swings that we need.
Don't even try to bribe me with just one banana.
Okay, so maybe Lightbringer's a piece we use. So sell off those two,
Depends on my mood.
and we pop in those. And continue
This is not
to high roll, looking for 2 stars.
please.
And those, oh, I did that in the wrong order. Let's sell that off. Ah, I was too slow. Ah, MJB7, welcome to the stream. We're just playing some squad clash. Outlier on my team is has queued up with me, but unfortunately we did have one of our team quit, which has put us at a disadvantage. But we're starting to get some wins. So if we can keep the wins coming, although this might be another loss, it's going to be close, and we're probably going to have enemy reinforcements at any point in time. Yeah, it's going to be a loss, unfortunately.
There's nothing to fret over. Yeah, I'm just that lucky.
Oh, Berserker. All right, so sell and sell. Repositioning. Okay. Now we continue to spend all of our crystals on 2-starring as much as possible.
Victory is within grasp.
We'll have to look at readjusting some of our items as well, actually. Definitely in a precarious situation. Neot is going to be taking damage every round. There's nothing we can do to prevent that, so we can't go too low on health, and I'm just not sure we're going to have enough time to bring it back with that player out, unfortunately. Really disappointing. So frustrating when that happens. I think this is going to be another loss. That sword dance is going to be too much. She's such a valuable unit. But look at the damage that Outlier has pumped out. We would have lost already, without a doubt, if it wasn't for Outlier. Okay. I want to get some equipment happening. I'll try, if we can find it. Okay, there's a tome. Let me grab that tome and put that on General of War. I think that was about it. I think we checked everyone off in terms of items there. All right, we basically can't lose from here on out, to be totally honest. We just don't have... Now, I'm looking for a legendary. I don't want a 2-star Lightbringer because I want to replace her, although I could have just done it there. I want a legendary to go in her spot, to be totally honest. Where does that cloak go? Chuck that on him as well. Now this Berserker is doing tons of work. Look at the attack speed. Doesn't even have any goblin buff. The attack speed is crazy because of all those daggers. If we could 2-star that Berserker and get another 2 daggers, that would be amazing. Can we continue winning? Outlier, I think that should be a win. It's a win on our board, so let's send some reinforcements over, please. There they are. Lightbringer and an almost dead werewolf. Okay. Okay, we're still above 100. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Come on, where's a decent legendary? Maybe I just do that for now.
There's nothing to regret.
That's also not horrible.
Oh, I'm not in the least bit
Do I go Joey or do I go Kraken? Just might be better at this stage, to be honest, because of the freeze that she does. Her stun locks them up for such a decent amount of time. I think we will stick with Kraken. Of course, I did sell a Kraken earlier in the game, but I think that was the right play at that point in time. Now we just have a Sword Dancer. Oh no, there's a Scourge reinforcement. All right, Sword Dancer. Deal with her. There's another win. Send some more reinforcements over. It's not going to be enough, though. It is not going to be enough, unfortunately. That's the downside. When you have someone that's out, they lose so quickly that immediately, not only are you losing on their board, but you're immediately having to deal with reinforcements, enemy reinforcements on another board as well. So it's actually a snowball effect, and it's really hard to deal with. We are definitely locking that shop. I'll be able to 2-star General of War and 2-star Berserker with our Guru. And that'll be about the game. Once again, because Nyot has left and it's a guaranteed loss every round, I'm almost certain now, given the health situation, that it's impossible for us to win. So let's just make the best of this situation. Try and go out with some dignity, as Assassins absolutely shred us there. We actually had position for Assassins, but because of that invisibility, all of our warriors moved away. Can we get the win on our board? That's the thing we're trying for at this stage. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. At least Outlier is holding strong with an overwhelming win there. That was incredible. Although there's going to be reinforcements. Oh no, that might be the last of the reinforcements. So nice, another nice win there. 34 damage. I will have to check with Outlier as to what the most damage that he actually dealt in a single round. But that may have been it. 34, incredible. All right. I think this will be it for us. 15 health will probably happen on this board. I think we'll lose before we even finish any of our battles, to be honest. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Can they survive for long enough? Nope. That's the 15, and that's the game. I wish there was a way we could report them. Well, that reporting them would do anything. Oh, we actually should lose. Okay. Ranking in squad mode is weird. Okay, that is very strange. You just win or lose. Outlier, though, with a massive performance. Look at the build and look at the damage. So good. Nope, not sending a shiny nut there. Sending one there, though, because they maintained and hung around.
Go on, show me.
Yeah, that disconnect sucked. I don't know whether they quit because they thought it's not going to come back now, or whether they just had to leave for an emergency. And sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes that's the reality of it. But if they left because they thought we were going to lose, I don't think that was the case. I think if they stuck around, we were actually going to swing it and actually win that. But unfortunately, they didn't. And we did lose quite badly in the end. Not currently accepting people that I don't know. I do apologise.
This is not
Now, I'm not sure what you're up to, Outlier, but I'm definitely up for one more if you'd like to play another one, or if there's anyone else that's currently watching that wants to jump in and join a squad game, feel free to do so. Let me know in chat. One more? Yep, no worries. That sounds good. I'm only up for one more at this stage anyway. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into that. Hopefully we can wrap up the stream with one more win. I think if we didn't get that disconnect, it would actually be undefeated this stream. What did we started off with? A turbo win, a squad clash win, and then this last one theoretically could have been. We're actually just starting to get that momentum swinging, and then they left, unfortunately. So frustrating. Hopefully we don't get any disconnections this time around. That's the first one you lost. That's disappointing. And there's not much you can do. Once you get a disconnection, you're kind of just stuck. It just snowballs so quickly from there. Fingers crossed we don't get another disconnection. I mean, again, so what do I want to pick up after that? The Steel Fist is the next strongest individual unit, so we'll grab the Steel Fist next. Whoa! Apparently I'm the only one on my team that didn't get the Ice Tusk memo. Apparently we were meant to buy Ice Tusks. That's hilarious. Alright, come on. In terms of the rankings, we've done pretty well in terms of, I think we've got a higher ranked team on average. Oh, there's an early 2-star. I mean, rankings at this stage don't mean a whole lot. That's actually a very decent shot. The next piece that we will grab will be what? I think we'll grab Nightingale next. Javawaki, thank you. Appreciate it. I think just grabbing Punishers early, just in case you end up finding the Punisher package, because you never really want to force Punishers, because you might just never find Devourer, for instance. But if you pick them up as you go, and then it comes together, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be quite strong with the right build. Well, there's no point leveling. If I sell the Nightingale to level, I can't put anything out. So let's grab the Fire Fur. We just set up a strong front line like that. I guess we also grab the 2 Witch Doctors, just in case we can find another Druid and make a little bit of profit. And if we get some money during this round, we'll pick up the Unicorn Cavalier as well. Ice, 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 bro says good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. This should be a win for us. So we'll get some reinforcements sent off. Here we go. We jump onto whose board? Oh no, we had reinforcements arrive on our board. Uh-oh. Might be too many reinforcements. Oh no, we get a friendly Ice Tusk and a friendly... No, that's not a friendly. That's a enemy Siren, I believe. And it was an enemy Ice Tusk too. I got a little bit confused there. Unfortunately, we do lose across the board. We won our round early, but then weren't able to maintain. I really want that Voodoo Elder as well. What I'm going to do is level. I'll actually throw another. I'm going to backline him just as a bit of assassin bait. And we will pick up the Voodoo Elder if we get some crystals. We've got to pay attention to that as it happens during the round. It's going to be another close one. I'm not sure we're going to get it. That Marsh Lord is going to be doing a bit of work. That Devourer is so strong early as well, although we do kill the Devourer and we get some reinforcements. Okay. Can we get one more? There's the second crystal. So there's the Voodoo Elder.
All right. You call the shots.
Those 2 crystals were for taking damage because we're down at 479. Kind of hard to say no to all of that. So we're selling now these items off as we're not using them. I also want the Flame Caller. Now, what do we do here? We want Warriors happening. Not sure if those items are equipped in time. Okay, can I get one more crystal? If we win this battle, we will, because we'll have surviving heroes. Well, as long as our board isn't the reinforcement board. There we go. Tons of crystals. We can pick up that flame caller and the frost lotus. Did I get that? Okay, the move made us a little bit unsure. I'd always buy Witch Doctor in early games because they're easy to upgrade and you can get a win in early games. Yeah, I just never found another druid, which was annoying. Unless I missed one in the shop, I'm pretty sure I only ever saw the 2 Witch Doctors. I always buy them just so I can make crystals off them. I actually often won't run them on the board because even at 2-star, I'm not a massive fan of them. I mean, they're not horrible because of the healing totem. Let's immediately turn off that. Another glutton. There's a second warlock. So we will immediately replace...
Oh, demon. 2 warlocks.
We'll set up like that. Alright, I'm going to sell off my cyborgs now. At this stage, they're not going to be a part of my end game. I just haven't found enough other ones, enough other 1-star cyborgs. There's no other 2-star cyborgs in Miss Supersonic and Bionic Ninja. We're also only 2 more warriors away from achieving full warrior. Health is currently tied, but I think we're going to get the win here. So we should go ahead in terms of health. And I'll get to have a bit of a look at where some builds are going as well once we see what we're doing with reinforcements. We're going to be able to get... Yes, nice. Alright, so we do take the lead at this stage. That is great for us.
Fighting alone.
What I'm going to do is actually put 1 set of XP into leveling, because once this round ends, I will level before the shop appears. I'll actually see these chances, which gives us a 5% chance at an epic. So I did that. It may cost us an interest depending on how well we did this round, but it was worth it in my opinion, and we may not have gained an interest anyway. Worth it to get a 5% crack at a epic at this point in the game can be really, really useful. Alright, what are some other builds? Jonah is also got 3 warriors at this stage. Got a few running some beasts. Opponents are also building warriors and riders, so I don't mind jumping in on an opponent's build because we want to try and eat into their hero pool as much as possible. And really at this stage, it's all I've been finding. How do I do this? Oh, we're going to sell off those 2. We're not going to go that way. We're going to sell off the fire furs too, because I want to actually level again here and just get strong, high value heroes out on the board. And then I'll grab the Voodoo Elder once I gain a crystal. You have no idea where you're going at this point. Yeah, mine's a little bit the same. I mean, I'm getting warriors, but there's a whole bunch of other people getting warriors as well. But hopefully it comes together. We will see. At least you got lots of options. You can kind of go in any direction at this point. Now we have dropped slightly below the enemy in terms of health again, and I'm going to take a bit of a loss here. That does at least give us a crystal to grab the second Voodoo Elder. Alright, another General Puffer. That is nice. Nothing else there is super useful at this stage. How are we looking in terms of items? Don't have tons, and they're not great. We've also only got the 1 2-star hero. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've actually got 5 cracks at 2-star. I'm going to spin once here. Alright, we didn't 2-star, but we do get a lockable store. It's got a Guru, a Sword Dancer, and a Wukong. So, because I had 5 potential chances at 2-starring, I think that was worth the 1 spin there. Whoa, the double Nether Prince abilities going off at once was crazy. All right, if we can avoid, yes, we get the win there. Now we can go and reinforce someone else. Will it be enough for the win on this board too? It should be. It should be. Yes.
That really was a prolonged battle.
Does that give us the lead back? No, we're down by a point now.
Don't ask me why I bought a gummy bear.
On the tip of the sharpest blade.
All right, we're going to chuck Sword Dancer out there. And we'll give both, just because we want her to stay alive as long as possible, we're going to give the defensive items to her. I usually chuck Guru on the left. I have a very specific sort order on my bench. Let me know in chat if you're a bit the same, or whether you just have it totally random on your bench. Staff on the Nether Prince, nice. Really hoping we can get another 2-star soon. Shop has been a little bit unfortunate to us in that regard.
Quickly.
There's a 2-star. Now, who do we replace? Oh, I love that 2-star animation. We don't have undead. So, oh, actually, no, we don't need 2 werewolves at this stage. Which was the one with items? The one with items is still on the board. Great. So we're 1 warrior away from achieving 6. There is 1 opponent that is already on 6. We're still down by 1 health. It's so close, this battle. Why do I use Guru? Guru is a wild card. If I click and hold Guru, I can actually, well, actually not during the battle, but I can drop it on another hero that I've got 2 of, and it will level it up. So it acts as a wild card, so it's really, really useful. I don't usually use it on lower cost heroes because Guru costs 4, so you want to use it on a 4 or 5 cost hero. But you can see here that any of those 3 I could drop it on, and they would immediately become a 2-star. That's good. We're getting close to getting to level 8, so we'll just hold. None of that is super appealing at this stage. Whoops. Whoops. Messed up my positioning. I grabbed the wrong thing there. We'll put that back where it's meant to be. At least we are finding some 2-star heroes now, which is awesome. Makes a big difference. Although, may not be enough here. Come on, Sword Dancer. We just need... Oh, I was going to say we need Sword Dancer to survive long enough for reinforcements, but all the reinforcements are enemy reinforcements. They have the upper hand early, but we're still very, very close. We can go ahead and level here, and we will. And I'm not... Oh, actually, that does give us another fairy. Maybe I will just do that. Nothing else there appeals at this stage. 1 warrior away. Come on, shop. Be kind. Who else has epics at this stage? There's a couple out there. Outlier rocking 4 punishers. Nice. 3-star Bionic Ninja. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be another. Come on. Sword Dancer's shield did not proc in time. We take another chunk of damage there. Can we win on this board? No. 3-star Witch Doctor ain't very strong. I've only got 3 heroes I could 2-star at this stage. Noob Kill, welcome to the stream, mate. Just playing some Chess Rush. Haven't played NBA Live Mobile at all this year. I did do a first impression stream of Madden Season 6 when that dropped. That's got a ton of new changes. But mainly this year I've been playing Chess Rush and Call of Duty Mobile because the Australia has access to the beta of that. I really hope that drops globally soon because Call of Duty Mobile is a ton of fun, as is this game here as well. How's Madden Mobile been going for you? It's going to be another loss, I think. Enemy reinforcements arriving. At least Sword Dancer's shield is helping us sustain in terms of time on board, but no reinforcements to come through, unfortunately. Alright, that misfortune is actually really big for us. We're going to immediately replace Voodoo Elder because it also gives us Undead.
This depends on my mood.
2-star in the Nether Prince was quite big as well. That was actually a really, really good shot. It's been alright, just waiting for the season to start, but that's good to hear. When does the NFL season kick off anyway? Going to tome up Misfortune, I think. Can we get one more item? Unlucky. Alright, so at this point in time, we're just focusing on econ. Oh, there's our 6th warrior, actually. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Do we give up demon buff for our 6 warrior combo? I think we have to. I could also... For now, I'm not sure if this is worth doing or not, to be honest. Really not sure if that's worth doing, but I will do it. Let's give our Executioner some defensive items there. Canada has access to COD Mobile. Oh, you should absolutely jump on it, man. It's so much fun. The Battle Royale mode has a ton of different features to PUBG Mobile, but if you want to play Battle Royale, you just play PUBG Mobile. But the multiplayer mode, and they just added gun game to Call of Duty Mobile as well. So much fun. September 5th. So what is it today? August 21st. There's still a couple of weeks away. That'll be fun when the season kicks off. But you definitely have to jump on Call of Duty Mobile Beta. I forgot you were in Canada and you had access to it. Check out the gun game mode in multiplayer. It is so much fun. Okay, that is awesome. We can now replace, sell those 2 off. We're going to reconfigure our positioning somewhat here. We will set up like... I think that's fine. And we'll be able to level next round, which will be big. That will help. We definitely need some help at this stage. Together that well just yet. I guess it's just sometimes you just have bad shop luck. Unfortunately, it seems to have been team-wide. Okay. This should be a win for us as long as too many reinforcements don't arrive. Ouch. I think we got all the reinforcements and we're not going to get the win. Dang. That's a little bit frustrating. So we lost across the board again. We're down to 219 health. Alright, we go ahead and level here and then we just start high rolling. We'll see if we can find someone else to chuck out. General of War, oh my goodness, that's amazing. So, General of War replaces Wukong. We sell Wukong, that lets us 2-star. Now, throw out another Misfortune at this rate. Get some assassin bait happening off to the side there as well. Don't think we equipped the tome in time. Yeah, no worries, Nukill. Thanks for stopping by the stream and enjoy your sleep. And hopefully you check out Call of Duty Mobile. Let me know what you think if you do. Is this going to be a win? We just, all of our teammates, unfortunately, are not able to get wins either, so no one is sending anyone any reinforcements. This is so close. Come on. Come on. Oh, one final wave of reinforcements. Can we get it done? Yes. Yes. We just clutch out that win. That was close. We go all in on spinning here.
This is not what I want.
Ice Tusk is the better warrior if we can... Okay, here we go. Here we go. If we can 2-star the Ice Tusk, I'll replace Bango, because then it gives us Beast. But for now, having a 2-star Bango out is better. I may consider starting to use those gurus too. I might 2-star Misfortune. How are we looking? We're matched up against the toughest opponent. So let's see how our comp does. Not well enough at this stage. So we just need more 2-star heroes. So that Misfortune will help. Outlier gets a win on his board. That's key. We need as many wins as possible now. Our health is getting so low. The issue is at this stage they've had such an advantage from all of their wins in terms of crystals gained, all the heroes remaining on their board. They're not finding as many heroes, but it's strange that they're all competing with themselves. Close though. A little bit of luck and things can start to turn.
Quickly.
Okay, that's great. Let's make a couple of item changes there, and now let's look for another guru. All right, well, we definitely 2-star Misfortune. No, I don't want to do that. Can we start chaining together some win streaks? It's definitely possible. All of our team is right in it. So we could definitely have the luck swing and we could start having a decent series of wins streak together and bring this game right back. But we need some reinforcements and we do get them. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. So we should win across the board here, and we do, which means obviously we take 0 damage. So if we can chain together a few rounds like that, we'll actually be looking really, really good. Can I find... Okay, now I can sell that off and I can 2-star this General of War as well, which helps big time. Okay. We are certainly right in this. Can we string together 3 or 4 rounds where we're able to sweep the opponent, win every battle? Okay, unfortunately, Outlier lost there, but we can still win the other 3. I've got this one under control. Send some reinforcements through. Yes, Jonah wins there. Yes. Kraken. I'm going to spin down here. I'm going to be quite greedy because we really need to just win as much as possible at this stage. So I'm actually going to continue aggressively spinning, and I just need 1 more of those 2 and I'll use that guru because we just don't have enough room in terms of our hit points remaining to risk it much. So once I'm able to 2-star one of them, then I'll start saving for level 10 perhaps, or picking up possibilities to 3-star. But we just need to make sure we keep winning at this stage. And 2-star and Kraken and Berserker will help significantly because they're both such strong units. Ouch. Unfortunately, Jonah took a big loss there. That took a chunk of damage. Okay. Get the win on my board. Can we help out Outlier as well? Come on, get those reinforcements in. Will it be enough? It's not going to be enough against those 3-star heroes, unfortunately. We didn't take too much damage from that loss. In fact, I don't think we took any. Because there were only reinforcements surviving, which means you don't actually take any damage. It's just considered a loss. Can we find another 2-star?
Little guy who doesn't know how to fight.
Ooh. We'll grab that Shakaraka as well for now. No, I don't.
Bad at all.
No. I can't risk it. Okay, I've got to do this. We actually just do not have enough time to not do that, unfortunately. We're down under 100 health, so selling a guru to do that hurts a little bit. But that's the game-winning play at this point. Not saying it will win us the game, but if we don't do it, we're less likely to win. So as I was talking about earlier, we need to take high-risk plays and hope that the swings go in our favour to bring this game back. It's certainly possible. Jonah appears to be our weaker link at this point in time. Just hasn't found a strong endgame build yet. Okay. We didn't get swept. I was able to clutch out a win there. Now we can start picking up potential 3-star opportunities and also saving for level 10. And that round where I was able to 2-star the Kraken, you can see why selling the Shark was the correct decision. I'm not sure we're going to be able to bring this back. I think we're just taking too much damage each round. We weren't able to chain together multiple rounds where we won, but we gave it a good crack. We certainly gave it a good crack. Rayhan has such an expensive build. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat him now when they're matched up one-on-one. I don't even think I'll be able to beat him. Yep, no reason not to grab that. I'm not sure spinning to try and 2-star the Berserker is worthwhile, because you would have to find 2 of them or 1 in a Guru, which that'll cost 8 mana, and then you've only got like 3 or 4 spins to do that. The odds of doing that are pretty low, so... Can we survive? Uh-oh. This is the toughest matchup. So many 3-stars. Although, you know what? We're in with a chance here. I think Rayhan matching up against me is the best thing for our team. So the more he does that, the better. You know what? Oh, Jonah and Gango lost again, though, unfortunately. And that's going to be about it. Because Rayhan won't match up with me next round. Which means that he's definitely, almost certainly going to beat whoever he does match up against. He did beat me there, but it was only because of reinforcements. Well, now we do have to do the high roll. Now the only chance we've got is to find that 2-star. It's probably not going to happen, but once again, we need to go all in. There is a 1-star isn't better than that, so no. No. Yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, there is 1. But it wouldn't have happened anyway, because I would have had to find the Guru in that shop as well. So we will probably win on this board, but I'm not sure we're going to survive the round. Jonah and Gango will probably take losses, although Outlier took Rayhan, and he's making a very... there it is. There it is, unfortunately. The opponent just had the better squad. We had... Oh, man, losing sucks in this particular mode. At the end of the day, Jonah and Gango were not able to provide enough support. Just not enough. This is what's a little bit surprising. Gango had such a theoretically high damage dealing team, but I dealt more damage than him. I think it just came together so late, and late game it's not actually as strong. So that's it. That will wrap up the stream, unfortunately with a loss.
This is not enough.
It happens. It happens, Outlier. Thank you so much for jumping in and queuing up with me, though. I had a ton of fun and definitely glad that you're able to do that. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you to everyone who stopped by the stream, and until next time, I'll see you later.